Happy Friday. Just enjoying this beautiful day today. Getting some research done right now. Didn't work out this morning. Just decided to rest. I was going to go for a 70-minute walk, but legs were feeling a little bit beat up. So since I have since I have sumos tomorrow, I'm just going to take it easy and, just relax as best as I can today. And then probably do a little bit of yoga tonight and to get the muscles loosened up. I already been drinking a lot of fluids today. That's important to do right before those heavy volume days, especially when I'm coming off of a fast. So yeah, that's going to work out really good tomorrow. So what I wanted to talk about, directed at you Endomorphs, again, is this whole idea of what is the body type of the people that you live with? Because you could be stuck in a rut and spinning your wheels because you may be, adopting their behavior when it comes to eating. My partner has a body type that's nothing like mine. She can eat carbohydrates all the time, not gain any weight, always lean, always in good shape, pretty much ectomorph style body type, ectomorph, mesomorph. Eat whatever she wants, stay lean. My son, same thing. Eat whatever he wants, stay lean. So, I can't eat like them, which makes it difficult because, my partner, she wants to go out to places where, there's sweets, where there's carbohydrates, because she doesn't have to fear these foods, but reality is that I can't eat out at those type of places. It's just not realistic. I will start to blow up like I have, so that's been what I've been doing lately, is trying to, come up with, what are the locations where I can go and they can have what they want to eat, but there's also healthy options for me, because mainly, Endomorph, especially if you're trying to lean out and you're trying to get, unwanted fat off your body, you are going to have to go through a period of time where you're mainly eating, 90% of the time, unprocessed foods, where your nutrient timing is going to have to be very specific. You're not going to be able to eat sugar and fats at the same time, because as soon as you have that sugar, no matter what it is, fruit, whatever, that insulin is going to jump up in your body, and then fat uptake is going to be constant. Any fat that's coming in your body, especially dietary fat, the body doesn't have to do anything to convert dietary fat into fat, so your body's just storing that fat. As I've said before, the thrifty genotype, that's what the endomorph, that's the thrifty genotype. Your insulin goes up, your body's storing as much fat as you're taking in. You're always going to be spinning your wheels if you don't have that under control. So, that's what I've been doing during the day, trying to get, fats, proteins that have fat in them, like salmon, things like that. I'm not eating that stuff anywhere around the time that I'm eating any sugar. You can't have things like donuts, because donuts are sugar and fat. You endomorph, you eat a donut, all that fat that's in that donut is just going right into your fat stores, and all the carbohydrates and processed stuff, that's just like jumping your insulin up, and the body will go through the process and it'll store that stuff too. It'll store the carbohydrates as fat. So, nutrient time is very important. I suggest that you study up on nutrient timing for endomorphs, because I think that's the next phase after you're able to digest all this data about your body. The next phase, once you learn your body, is, what times of the day can I eat certain foods? Right now, the latter part of the day for me is, high fructose, high, sugar intake, only by way of fruit though. And then protein, I can have protein as long as it's super lean, super low fat proteins. I can have that stuff. So I can have a shake in the evening, protein shakes, and I'm pretty, safe having those, and fruit and things like that in the evening time. But, as I said, you don't want to eat fats and sugary stuff or any fats and carbohydrates together. You just, I mean, as an endomorph, you really got to get that stuff under control. So take the time to look at what your family's eating. Take the time to really understand what it is that, you know, the places that they're taking you out to, and the trends of your lifestyle, because that can make a big difference. Making those little tweaks, you know, a couple days a week could be the difference between you storing unwanted fat and spinning your wheels. You know, if you can get nutrient timing down and have your carbs at the right times per day, you know, dump all the processed foods, but have the carbs that you need, you know, throughout the day through your vegetables and your fruits, you know, especially your bananas, you know, eating that stuff at the right times of the day can put you in a position to burn a lot of fat really quickly. And if you can take in that lifestyle and harness that eating style and make that part of your being and your lifestyle and who you are, you can live lean as an endomorph. But, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, processed foods are not your friend. Fried foods, especially if they're breaded or anything like that, endomorphs, not your friend. That stuff jumps your insulin. All that fat in those foods is going to store in your body. Insulin jumps up, fat storage. And your body, on top of the insulin spike, making all the food that you're taking in that has fat content, you know, directly store your. It not only does it cause your body to immediately store the fat that you're taking in as fat, it also is shutting off your body oxidizing fat for energy use. You know, you got to get insulin. You got to get your insulin under control. You got to stop spiking your insulin constantly, especially around the time that you're taking in fat. Okay, so hope that information helps. Everyone enjoy your Friday, and happy Friday.